Good afternoon, everybody. Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is Friday, April 25th, 2025, and I want to share this information that is coming out that within 2 weeks there will be empty shelves across America. Within 2 weeks. This article came out today, April 25th. Trump has 2 weeks to save America from empty shelves. As imports from China dwindle, U.S. retailers face a difficult choice: pay the tariffs or suffer shortages. April 25th, 2025. Donald Trump has kept the world on edge with a trade policy that seems to change by the day. So far, American consumers have been shielded from much of the impact. But as the world of international shipping adjusts to his policies, the president is facing a potential reckoning. With the U.S.-China trade war starting to gum up container traffic between the world's two biggest economies, freight companies are warning of plunging bookings and a surge in blank sailings where ports are skipped or voyages are called off altogether. Earlier this week, America's most powerful retail executives trooped into the White House to deliver a blunt prognosis. Tariffs on Chinese goods risk causing empty shelves in 2 weeks without a change of course. Another article that came out on April 22nd. Shoppers to see empty shelves in just weeks as experts reveal which retailers will be first to run out of inventory. And here's a report that came out just 6 hours ago by City Prepping. I will leave the link for this video in the description box.
And on Monday, representatives from Walmart, Target, and Home Depot met with the president, warning there could soon be empty store shelves in the U.S. The number of cargo ships from China carrying everything from clothes to household goods was down 35% compared to the same week last year.
If it's not possible, if we're so far apart that this is not going to happen, then I think the president's probably at a point where he's going to say, well, we're done.
In this video, we're going to look at the ripple effects of escalating tariffs and what it means for store shelves in the weeks ahead, why America's food safety system may be more fragile than we think, and how the United States appears to be stepping away from global leadership, particularly in the Ukraine conflict, at a time when China and Russia, they're growing bolder. As trade routes shift, alliances realign, and old safeguards disappear, what does this mean for those of us trying to stay ahead of these changes that will impact our lives? I'm going to tell you what I'm doing and what your next step should be, what to buy, what to watch for, and what to brace for. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. If you're new to this channel, my name is Chris, and on this channel we discuss emergency preparedness, aka prepping. Every week we break down recent events and explore what they mean for preparedness, what we should be doing now to become more self-reliant, more secure, and more resilient in the face of instability. These videos are about clarity, not about panic. And we're going to take a look at the headlines that you need to know and what they mean for us. So let's jump in. Tariff Fallout. Retailers are sounding the alarm over the imminent risk of empty store shelves due to the escalating impact of President Trump's tariff policies. Major chains like Walmart, Target, and Home Depot, they privately warned the administration that continued tariffs could disrupt supply chains, leading to product shortages and price hikes just within a few weeks. Now, despite efforts to stockpile inventory, experts predict a significant drop in imports, with the National Retail Federation conservatively forecasting a 15% decline in inbound cargo through the end of this year. Now, this situation is compounded by increased costs from tariffs on goods from China, Canada, and Mexico, affecting a wide range of products from electronics to groceries. And as retailers grapple with these challenges, consumers may soon face higher prices and limited product availability.
So with all of these reports coming in that over the next few weeks, especially over the next 2 weeks, there are going to be product shortages and rising prices across the United States. I just want to remind everybody that this may all line up with everything we're looking at with Israel's 77th birthday, the middle of May, which lines up with the date of Noah's flood, the 17th day of the second month, 7/11, lining up also with the United States-Iran nuclear agreement deadline, which is the middle of May. So there's a lot of things that are happening right now, a lot of things that we may not even see yet, but in the coming weeks are going to be compounded, and things could get really, really difficult over the next few weeks. So we need to keep all of this in mind. These may be signs leading to the time of Christ's second coming, Israel's 77th birthday, and the date of the flood, the 17th day of the second month, as in the days of Noah. Are these our final warnings to be ready to get on the ark? I pray you guys are blessed today. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.